Hi, my name is Donald Foster, and today I'll describe why it is important for teachers to include strategies for English language learners in all classes, including my personal favorite and Achilles heel for many English learners, science class. Increasingly, English language learners are mainstreamed in science classes. As a result, science teachers must assume responsibility for these students' education. Currently, state tests show a wide performance gap between ELLs and non-ELLs in science and other content area courses. In order to try to close this gap, educators must keep a few key points in mind when using a strategy to facilitate learning new or difficult science content. Is the teacher making an effort to build comprehensible input into each lesson? Students cannot just absorb new language. We must make an effort to scaffold new information that increases the learner's language and comprehension. In the teachers including academic language and access to content that a new student will need to know in order to understand this new concepts. An example might be using the word atmosphere as opposed to sky or air. What kind of delivery method is the teacher going to use? Though lecturing all day is bad teaching for any type of student, it is especially unproductive for ELL students. It is important for teachers to put themselves in the shoes of the student. How would we learn best a new language? One of the most helpful strategies to use is visual aids and hands-on activities whenever possible. Even when lecturing, I like to have large visual aids, whether it be PowerPoint or pictures of key words to pass out throughout the class. It has been said that people learn in pictures, and this is especially true of students trying to learn new language. Lastly, but certainly not least, how is the teacher going to group and include students into the lesson? This can sometimes be overlooked, but research has shown that students learn even better from one another than from the teacher. When students are paired up with someone of like abilities, they are much less likely to be embarrassed and likely to try new words. If they are grouped up, those of better ability can correct those who make mistakes, while still keeping a low-stress environment. To recap, ELL students are increasingly mainstreamed into general education science classes, and we as educators must adapt. We must make sure to keep content comprehensible, use academic language to help deliver content, make sure we are using plenty of visual aids or manipulatives, and finally, make sure to include all students in the learning process by grouping appropriately. Hope this video was informative and you can use it in your class soon. Thank you.